Okay, so hello, Professor. This is Kumudini, and now I'm going to demonstrate how my application for an academic blackboard for both students and professors is going to work. So this is my login page where there are two buttons that uh, people can choose. If they're a student, they click on this button. If they're a professor, they click on this button. So when we click on the student sign in, a login page with credentials will be opened where they can enter their valid login credentials, school email ID and password. And when they click on login, they will be able to look at this student dashboard of theirs where there is a lot of information. For example, the courses they are enrolled in, and they can use filters as well. If they want to know the current courses that they're enrolled in, they can choose that. If they want to search for a specific course, they can search for it at the top, their current courses and the programs that they've enrolled in, because there is a possibility that some students may be enrolled in more than one programs. And there is a student profile just to make sure that sorry yeah that they are in the right that they are in their account. And there is a class schedule option that would let them edit, choose any schedule of their preference based on their timings. And there is grades where they will be able to view their grades for the assignments and tests. There is a help button which helps them to connect, to call, or to take help from technical support when the blackboard is crashed or is not working as expected. And finally, there is a sign out button that they may use to sign out of their account whenever they want to. Now, going back to the professor sign in, same thing. They can enter their valid credentials, and if the login is successful, they will be able to view this page of the courses they are taking, of the courses they are teaching to the students, their class schedule, grades that they want to assign, and a help button and a sign out button as well. Now, in cases where in cases where they forget their password, they can click on the forgot password button just to see that there is a new dialog box that asks them to enter an email ID. So when they enter their email school ID and click on the send verification button, an email will be sent to their school email that will help them change or do something about their password. So, in cases where their login credentials are not successful, they will be able to see a page like this where their entered invalid login credentials will be highlighted in red, and there will be a dialog box on the right that clearly mentions that their username or password is wrong, so they can try again. But if they forgot their password, again it will take you back to sorry will take you back to this page where they will be allowed to enter their email ID again. So this is about the login credentials, the login page. But right now we are going to focus on 4 user stories, 2 for student and 2 for professor. So firstly, our first user story is for a student to be able to submit their assignment. So how can a student submit their assignment using their academic blackboard? So for example, let's say that the student wants to submit their assignment for course 1. They click on the course, sorry, uh, they click on the course, and here they will be able to see a course page where the course name, the section, their professor, everything is clearly written down. On the left there is a student roster, which means this will enable them to look at all the students information that they have taken in this course, and their attendance of this course, any discussion board where they can be part of any discussions with the professor and classmates, and there is a grade section where they will be able to view their grades for this particular course. And obviously there's course information, course notes, assignments and tests folders that will help you pass this course. So now that we are focusing on submitting an assignment, you click on assignment button, and then it will open all the assignments that are available along with the due dates. So let's say that the student wants to submit assignment 1. So here this is the page of assignment 1, where they have an assignment instruction page that the professor might have added, and the submission box where you can attach any file or add any text, any kind of content here, or delete it. On the right there is information about the assignment due date, rubrics, weightage, any comments, time left, number of attempts left, any safety assign enabled or not, and all of this. So as soon as the student decides to submit the assignment, they click on the submit button, and they will be able to see that their submit has been submitted successfully, and the course, the content, they can view over here clearly. So now the next user story 2 is how can a student view their or change their class schedule. So when they click on the class schedule button, they will be able to see their current schedule, how it looks like, what are all the courses they have taken, what are the professors' names, what are the timings, any filters needed if they only want to have a morning class, evening class, current courses that they are taking, and any search, if they want to search and add a new course, they can do that as well. So if they want to edit the current schedule, they click on edit, and you will be able to see that there is there is options for you to add or remove courses, so you can do that as well. And finally, when you click on edit, you will see this is your enrolled schedule. If you want to still edit, you can continue to do this and change your schedule and how many ever times you want to. So now let's go back to our third user story, and this user story is going to be of the professors. And now for the third user story, a professor wants to add grades to their students. So let's say, for example, they want to add grade to their first course. So they will be able to add grades to this course. So when they click on grades, they will be able to see all the students in their names and everything. They will be able to click on that student name to see their work, the assignment name, the due date, the total number of marks, everything is there. So when they click enter, they will be able to add the mark. Finally, when it's entered and the grade is given, there will be the number of grades over here that are added, and there will be a notification that it has been graded. So this is how they can easily update all the grades of all the students in that particular course. Finally, the last user story, the fourth user story, that is how can a professor view their student roster, which means how can they view the students' details of the courses they have taken, that they are teaching. So for example, if a professor wants to know about a particular student or wants to know how many students are taking their course, so they can click on any course they want to see, and they'll click on the student roster option, and they will be able to see the course name with the student's image, student's name, email address, and phone ID, so they can contact the student, whomever they want to talk to, because most of the classes that we have right now are majorly online. So to contact or to talk to the students, a student roster button may be very helpful. So this is my assignment, and these are all the 4 user stories that I've worked on. Thank you so much.